Welcome to the Department of English, Government Postgraduate College, Attock. These online classes have been started on the instructions of Punjab Higher Education Department, Govt of Punjab, Lahore. The prime purpose of these classes is to help students in continuing their studies and preparation for the final exams. By conducting these classes, the students would benefit from the teaching of their teachers in COVID-19 situation. As you know that all the educational institutions have been closed due to the spread of COVID-19. Hence, online classes are inevitable for the smooth flow of educational activities. That is why the government decided to launch online classes for the betterment of the students. In this regard, we hope and expect that you would pay full attention to these classes and would benefit from them as maximum as possible. We also hope that you would do your best to perform in the exams. For this purpose, our department too started the online classes to help you in preparing yourself for the final exams. I'm Abdul from Department of English. Uh, my job is to teach you grammar, that is the paper B portion of the paper, and we have already started the correction of sentences. This is the question of 10 marks in your final paper, in which incorrect sentences are given and you have to correct those incorrect sentences. This question is of prime importance because it can help you in securing more marks, and these marks are very much pertinent and important because exact 10 marks can be got in this question if only 5 sentences are corrected. So I will be sharing the rules and the principles that can help you in correcting the incorrect sentence, and this would not only help you in securing good marks in your graduation, but these rules would also help you in improving your English in general, because the basic purpose of these lectures is to help you in spotting out the most frequent mistakes committed in the usage of English. By knowing these mistakes, you will be able to express yourself in correct English. Hence, it is hoped and expected of you that you would pay full attention to these rules. Further, you are also advised to make notes of these lectures because these would help you later in your preparation for the final exam as well. Today we would begin with rule number 65. In this rule, we would come to know that before vowels sound N is used, and with consonant sounds A is used. Like this is about the use of the indefinite article A and N. But what is more important here is that we use N before the vowel sounds, not the vowel letters. The condition for N is the vowel sound, whereas for A, the consonant sound is the condition. Look at the first example. He is a MA in English. So M, you can say that M, it produces A sound. So with A sound, which is a vowel sound, we do not use the indefinite article are. Rather, it would take N, because this is the vowel sound that we need to add N with it. So he is a MA in English is incorrect, whereas he is an MA in English is the correct sentence, because this appropriately uses indefinite article N before it. But if it is that he's a master in English, then it would take A, because master, the M sound comes, ma, which is the consonant sound, then it would take A. But in this case, in the existing case, it would take N. He is a M in English is incorrect. He is an M in English is the correct expression for this sentence. Similarly, the next example with this is she is a LLB. So in LLB, we can see that A sound is produced when this an abbreviation is used, like L. So L, you see L, A sound, that is the vowel sound. So before vowel sound, we do not use A, rather we use N. So she is a LLB is the incorrect sentence, whereas she is an LLB is the correct sentence, because that takes the that vowel uh, sound takes an indefinite article. Similarly, Ali is SDO in water. So SDO, S again like LLB and MA, A sound is produced, A, that is a vowel sound, so it would also take N instead of A. So Ali is SDO in water is incorrect sentence, whereas Ali is an SDO in water is the correct sentence for this one. Rule number 66. For two persons, either or neither nor is used. If we are talking about two persons in a sentence, then we have to use either or neither nor for the two persons. If they are in providing the options in either or, and if there is negation, then if there's double negative, then we use neither nor in that sentence. And if the two boys have written a story, to say that we are talking about the two persons. So with the two persons, and is not used, rather either is used. So either of the two boys has a written story. And one thing more, that we also use the singular verb or helping word with that one. So that's why have has been removed with has. So either of the two boys has written a story is the correct expression for this sentence. The next example, none of the two boys are interested in games. In the sentence 2, you see that there are the two boys and none is the negative word. And we have studied that for the negative, neither or either is used. For none, it is negative, so we would use neither. And neither of the two boys is interested in games. And as already stated that either or neither nor, they are dealt as singular, so we use singular verb or helping verb with them. So that's why we see that none of the two boys are interested in games. Neither of the two boys is interested in games. You see that neither and is are highlighted in the sentence. That's why, because this is the correct use of the words with this structure. The last example for this rule is each of the two boys are absent. Again, two boys have been mentioned. That's why we have to use either, not each, for this one. So either of the two boys is absent. Again, we have to use the singular verb or helping verb with them. That's why each of the two students are absent is incorrect, because it is plural. And again, each is not used there. Either of the two boys is absent is the correct sentence and grammatical structure for this sentence. Similarly, rule number 67, to make plural of advice and work, pieces of is used. If we need to make the plural of advice or piece, we cannot directly make the plural like advices, works. Rather, if we need the plural form, we have to use pieces with that one. That makes the plural form of this one. For example, the first sentence, he gave me many advices, is incorrect sentence, because advices cannot be directly made plural. Rather, we have to add pieces of with that one in order to make it plural. So he gave me many pieces of advice is the correct sentence with this one, for this one, whereas he gave me many advices is the incorrect structure, that we cannot directly add s or es with advice or work in order to make them plural. Similar with the next rule, she has many works to do. So S has directly been added to works, that is incorrect sentence, because we cannot use the plural form of the works or advices. Rather, we have to use the pieces before that one. That makes the correct sentences. So she has many works to do is incorrect sentence, whereas she has many pieces of work to do is the correct sentence with this one. Similarly, the last example, they did many works is incorrect because the plural has been made directly by adding s with that one, which is incorrect sentence. We cannot make, I guess, earlier mentioned the plural of works and p and advice with s. Rather, we have to use the pieces of. That makes the plural form. So they did many works is incorrect sentence, whereas they did many pieces of work is the correct sentence with that one. That's what we need to make for this sentence as well.